3 of the talkSPORT World Darts Championship. Our next player today has scored more Premier League goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. The difference is Ronaldo never scored tap-ins or off his backside. Benty will be hoping that the hockey is 2 yards out and that there's plenty of beach balls in play. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Darren The Truth Bent.
That was Spurs.
Our next contender is the host of the Weekend Sports Breakfast. She used to present Deadline Day, but got sick of spending all day with Jim White. Unbelievable. She supports Brentford, but will she make her opponent as irrelevant as them today? Ladies and gentlemen, let the darts see the board. It's Natalie The Destroyer Sawyer!
So Natalie Sawyer makes her way onto the stage. Darren Bent not happy at all with the choice of walk-on music there with Spandau Ballet. Actually, when they started playing Spandau Ballet, I half expected to hear Ali McCoy singing over the top of it. But it wasn't to be. But it is the truth. Darren Bent, last year's beaten finalist, taking on debutante Natalie The Destroyer Sawyer. And as Paul and Andy have mentioned, Natalie's a few glasses in of the old sparkly stuff. Now, whether that could affect her performance in a positive or a negative way, we'll have to wait and see. But as you'll have heard Darren say, Paul, yesterday on Drive, he tried out about 150 darts at a specialist darts centre a few weeks back to find the set that was right for him, which is an amazing thing. But he tried all sorts of darts. Finally, Paul, he got the set that worked for him.
I didn't realise, Dan, till he just told us that he's got his own board at home and he's really taking it seriously.
Well, it all started when he came to the final of the PDC last year when it was Humphreys against Littler in the final. They did drive from the Great Hall at Alexandra Palace, and he was he went home like a maroon, but he says he should have stayed because he realised just how much fun it was going to be.
Yeah.
And he is now a player, but we are under.
Wow! Look at that! Just the way the stance is good. He's got the look of a darts player. Natalie's looking a bit rosy of cheek. Do you know? She's had a couple of sherbets.
Whether that was the third or fourth Prosecco that tipped her over the edge, it's hard to tell. But we're ready for the off. They've had their practice darts. Remember, it's a 3-0-1 game, and you don't have to finish on a double. Bent going straight for the double, but only 27 scored for his first visit. Bit disappointing, really. Oh, well, you can hear the crowd just letting him know. Sawyer straight in, single 20, single 9, and 12, 41 scored, so down to 260. So she's got a slight advantage over the Truth, whose first dart is in single 20, out the board with second, but recovers for a 40 scored. Better grouping. But Sawyer, a hush over the Moortown bell. Haven't heard that all afternoon. And I think they might be on Sawyer's side here, boys. I don't know what you think, but I think they're siding with the Sawyer here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's just they're going for the underdog. They know Benty's taking it seriously.
Yeah, well, he's just hit treble 19 there, which I'm sure he wasn't aiming for, but he'll take the 38 points that gives you. But he's down to 48 with 186 rather, with Sawyer back on 220.
Oh,
27 scored. She hit 25 on the outer ring, not quite hitting the bullseye. But Darren Bent from 186 trying to get down to a finish.
That won't do it.
Only 11 scored. Oh, and Natalie Sawyer found that frightfully amusing. That could be the Prosecco. Oh, and again, the crowd getting behind. Oh, out the board with dart 2 after a single 1. But 25 again. Second visit in a row that she's nearly hit bullseye. So 46 scored, you heard there from Kirk Bevins for Natalie Sawyer. So at this point, it's 175 Bent, 167 Sawyer. She won't know this, but 167's an outshot.
Oh yeah, that's really going to
treble 20, treble 19, bull. If she hits that, I'm buying everybody near a drink. And she's just having her flights adjusted by Kirk Bevins, being a gentleman, as you would expect, from one of the most illustrious PDC referees on the circuit.
He's not going to tread on them, is he?
No, not quite. So 167. He's told her she requires it, so she knows she can get it, but she won't with a single 18. And then single 11, and then out the ball with dart 3. It's all a bit erratic, Paul, from Natalie Sawyer.
Imagine trying to follow this if you were the spotter on TV.
Yeah,
which way they're going to go next.
Yeah, they might as well just keep a camera on the whole board, because if it's Keith Della or Colin Jaws Lloyd that have that job, they've got their work cut out. 93 left for Darren Bent. Natalie Sawyer wants 138. Remember, you don't have to finish on a double in these quarterfinals or indeed in the semi-final. Just finish on the correct number and you've won the leg. Only a low score of 21, but 93 for Darren Bent. Hits single 19, and again 38 scored. 40, that's 45 scored from Darren Bent, so he's getting closer to a finish. The Truth is getting closer to a semi-final berth. The winner of this would play the winner of Jermaine the Saint Pennant against Andy Gale Force Goldstein. 21 scored from 103 for Natalie Sawyer, 82 left, but 48 for Darren Bent at this point. He's hit 20, so 28 left. Oh, and he's bust, he hit double top. He hit double top, he didn't need to go there. But 82 for Natalie Sawyer, and she's going, how do I do that? But then she settles on the oche. Hits it. She's down to 81 with a single 1. And then 5, 6 scored, and then out the board. So she's creeping down towards the finish, and I use the word creeping advisedly. Bent wanting 48 again, having bust. He scored 6, 42 left. 7 scored, and such enthusiasm there, boys, from Kirk Bevins.
Kirk did tell us if it was a particularly bad score, he would celebrate.
Well, he's not let us down there, has he? So Natalie Sawyer wanting 76. This leg is going a tad slower than the first 2 legs that we had in these quarterfinals. But Bent now wants 41. Where's he looking? Single 5, 36 left. Hits treble 9. That's 27, leaving him with 9. And he's out the board, going for single 9. That was close.
It was.
He was in the right ballpark, though, wasn't he, fellas?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think there's a bit of nerves in there, and I think you're going to see better. If he gets through this, you'll see better darts from him further down the road.
But Natalie can win this. If she can take out 55. Doesn't have to finish on a double. Just get some help from Kirk Bevins.
Yeah.
So 17 scored, 38 left. She could go double 19. In fact, she's just been told that. She's just laughing her head off. The very notion of it.
Oh, no.
Comes down to the bottom of the board. She's going for it. And she hits a single 2. That's the end of that. So Darren Bent back
like
in
that,
for 9, a single 9, and he wipes his hand on his trouser leg, Rob Cross style. Oh, and he's stepping back from the oche, the noise from around him putting him off. Single 9, he hits single 5, 4 wanted, and he hits double 4. He's bust the score. The door is open for Natalie Sawyer to win it with 36. Darren Bent can't believe it. He wanted single 4 to win. He hit double 4. 36 for Sawyer. 6 of them have gone. 30 left. 29 now with a single 1. She can't get 29 with 1 dart. Where's she going to go to set up? Hits another single 1. 28 left. So Darren's back in for 9 again. Again, the roar goes up.
Where's he going?
Nowhere near. I don't know what he's doing. Where is he going?
What he needs?
He doesn't know what he's going.
He's going for the wrong
He's
score.
gone for the wrong score.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I've no idea. He was going for 13 on the opposite side of the board when double 9's on the...
He's just been told he needs 9.
Now 28 for Natalie Sawyer. What a tense leg this is. Trust me, it's tense. Wherever you're listening or watching, trust me, it is. Natalie, take my word for it. 28 required. Now she's got 9, so 19 left. Single 19 wins Natalie Sawyer the leg. It's 60. Single 3. 3 right at the bottom of the board, Natalie. Right at the bottom of the board.
Natalie.
Can she do it? Oh, she's out the board. In fact, she's into the rubber surround of the board.
Tell Paul Ross he may have to pick up at 1 a.m. tonight.
He might, yeah. Well, Darren Bent going for 9's just hit 14. He's gone the wrong side. 3 again for Natalie Sawyer to win the leg. She's got it! Darren Bent is out! Natalie Sawyer has destroyed Darren! And Natalie Sawyer, by hitting 3, is through to the semi-finals, and all those hours spent in a specialist dart shop getting the set that fell right in his hand means nothing, because the truth is, Darren Bent, you're out. Natalie Sawyer goes through, boys.
Oh, fantastic. Well done, Dan. What a game.
What a game. Now, the reason why Natalie won was because the old Brentford ground had a pub on every corner. She used to go there before every game, have a game of darts.
Exactly. That's what it is. Definitely that. Well, I think we're going to chat to them very shortly. They're going to make their way over there, and we will catch up with Natalie and Darren. Fantastic win for her.
Wasn't it?
Benty, for the last 3 or 4 throws, was going for the wrong number, and I don't think he realised it. And no one, because they didn't want him to win, was telling him. Anyway, we'll catch up with them both very, very shortly. Build up to the next game. We're here with our good friends at QuickFit. It's the talkSPORT Darts Championship. Drive away happy every time.
talkSPORT traffic.
In West Yorkshire, the M62 is partly blocked eastbound after a collision between junction 27 for the M621 and 28 for Tingley. In South Yorkshire, the M1 southbound is partly blocked by a breakdown between junction 33 for Sheffield and 32 for the M18. And in Staffordshire, the M6 southbound is partly blocked for emergency repairs between junction 13 at Stafford South and junction 12 for Gailey. I'm Adam Moore.
Tuesday night, the Champions League live on talkSPORT 2.
He's popped up with an absolute belter of a goal.
Girona versus Liverpool. Coverage from 5:30. Kick-off 5:45.
No one else brings you more.
And he scored again.
Tuesday night. Goal shooting, ball booting radio on talkSPORT 2.
The talkSPORT Darts Trophy with Quick Fit. Drive away happy every time.
Yes, it's the talkSPORT World Darts Championship. We've had the first shock of the championship so far in Game 3, where Natalie The Destroyer Sawyer has indeed destroyed Darren Bent. It was quite the shock. Benty was in good nick. He's got a dartboard at home. He's been putting the hours in.
That's going back.
And the darts.
Natalie's about 6 Proseccos in.
The problem is, I am, though.
I know you are. We've been watching you in action.
And the crowd were with you. That's a shame, Betsy, that they were, I think, the underdog. And you've made Strand on the Green School proud.
I know. Yes, I would say more luck than anything that I won.
Wow.
I don't know, you got down to the 3 and you finished it off pretty quickly.
I did finish it off well.
Really quickly.
But I do think there was an element of luck. Well, a lot of luck.
For your last 3 visits to the board, Darren, I don't know if you were aware, you were supposed to be going for 9 and you were going for 14.
He said to me 4. And then I looked on the board, he went, why are you going there? So you said 4. He went, oh no, I meant 9.
Oh.
But listen, it happened. I was beaten fair and square.
Okay.
Sounds like he's trying to take the victory away.
I hope not either.
So yeah, there was a lovely moment when Kirk, who's
What can I say? I mean, you're asking for too much there already. I mean, even asking for the 3, which, as I say, was pure luck, was a lot. So, but Kirk has been fabulous. He's very helpful, apart from obviously.
Yes, not to Darren, clearly. So, I mean, you seem quite chilled, Darren. I mean, I couldn't see the Chunk O'Hara or Goldstein taking it as well as you have this defeat.
No, I'm interested to see how Goldstein gets on next. But no, listen, as I said, if I would have lost to anyone, I'm glad it was Natalie. I mean, a lot of people were writing her off, but no, I said, do you know what? Remember I said she'd come in as a ringer? Yes, I told you that. The Destroyer, exactly.
Well, I love the name, but I kind of thought more it would not be destroying Darren Bent at the dartboard, but more just destroying the game of darts. Which I still think I did, really. So, yeah.
When's the last time you played, Natalie? Did you do any practicing for today or not?
Go on.
Well, I got in a little bit early today in practice.
Right.
And then on Sunday, with a little team. Again, though, there was drink involved, so I can't really say that's taking it seriously. But my team, we had a little Christmas do, which ended up at a place where they were playing darts.
Oh, okay.
And I was very strong on, let's play darts, because I knew I'd be doing this. But, yeah, I can't say I took it that seriously.
So I haven't had a chance to really speak to you about Brentford this season. The home, what a treat it is at the G-Tech, the Gold Tech.
It's just stupid. It's just stupid. I have to say, I mean, I was building up to it on Saturday morning with Cass on game day breakfast, and I was sort of saying, look, if you look at the fixtures that we played at home, bar Bournemouth, the others have all kind of been struggling at the bottom end of the table. I thought the Newcastle game would be the biggest test, and I think first half, pretty even, maybe Newcastle had a bit more chances in that. Second half, we were just different class.
Brilliant.
I called it peak Brazil. I stand by it. Not Alan Brazil. Brazil. Samba Brazil.
Yeah, fantastic.
It was yeah, I know. It's incredible. Well, if anyone could do it away from home.
Wow. We'll see on Sunday.
I know.
Pete Rotherham away from home.
Well, watching that all unfold was Andy Goldstein. And Darren, would you mind just passing on your headset to Andy?
Baton.
Can we just bring you in momentarily? Because I'm just going to get your take. Couple of things. Hi, Andy. How are you, mate? Want to get your take first on Benty's performance. What did you make of it?
Firstly, we make a mistake on talkSPORT of always talking about the team that lost rather than congratulate the winner.
Yeah.
Well done, Natalie Sawyer. That was mind-blowing stuff. Mind-blowing stuff.
I lulled him in, didn't I? Or the finish.
That for me, that's bigger than Hereford beating Newcastle. I'm serious. We would have beaten Liverpool. I mean, you come up with any upset you want. Greece winning the Euros. We might have just witnessed live on talkSPORT the greatest sporting upset of all time. We've got Darren Bent, who by his own accord practices 3 to 4 hours a night in his garage with his brand new dartboard. He told me this morning, I'm not making this up, told me this morning he bought a new light.
Wow.
Right? Against Natalie Sawyer.
You took it. To
He's already told us it's all going back.
Against Natalie Sawyer, who, as she walked in, she said, "Oh, I haven't got my shin pads." And I went, "It's not that kind of game." Didn't even know what a dartboard looked like.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So you'll be if you come through your game against Jermaine Pennant, you'll be playing Natalie.
I've basically got a bye to the final.
That's fine. That's fine. Best thing is that was Darren's attitude, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's true. You're not the first person to say that.
I've got to get past Jermaine Pennant, who I'm so nice. I've just bought him 2 shots of vodka. How nice is that? I just bought because it's a friendly game. I've got to get past Jermaine Pennant. Then of course I take on the giant killer. Natalie Sawyer. I mean, no one wants to meet Natalie now. I mean, everyone wanted to meet Natalie, but no one does now.
So, a couple more carvers just to settle the nerves.
I think that's the way forward, isn't it?
And then just good stuff.
When we were watching over there, O'Hara was going, "Bendy, you're going for 9. You're hitting the other side of the board."
I think there could be. If Darren was a better, if he wanted to call the stewards, he could have done, but he's not that kind of.
No VAR though.
It takes
no
VAR.
Hold on, what's that about? What's the VAR about?
You were saying going for 9, he was going for the wrong one.
Kirk was not telling Benty not to go for 14.
Oh, well, know your own score. It's my advice. Right? Know your own score.
Well, unlucky, Darren. Congratulations, Natalie.
Thank you.
And we'll see you up on the Jermaine Pennant, you've been watching him. Is he any good, Andy?
I walked in, he looked okay.
Right.
But as I texted a mate of mine saying, "You fancy chances?" And I said, "I haven't styled my hair this good to come second." All right?
There we are.
Bit disappointed with the trophies. I thought there'd be a big...
He's really setting himself up for
I picked him up on the way and I got my shoes rehealed and I got some keys cut as well, so it's fantastic.
Hold on, have they spelt my name right? Yeah, they have.
Yeah. No expense spent on the trophies. Anyway, thank you guys. We're going to catch up with Andy later on, win or lose. He's taking on Jermaine Pennant when we return. Plenty more football chat in the final hour as well. The last of the round games, the 4th game of the competition, will be up very, very shortly. Our good friends at QuickFit, of course, are with us this afternoon. Our producer